We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is Nigel Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell, they're off.
And with that,
this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red,
expectations are sky high for this fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. And a counter left. No power in those punches. What this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just misses with that jab. Hey, those punches add up. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, look at him now. Every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him just right. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He missed with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train, this is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Left counter was perfectly timed. He misses with that jab. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Fails to score with that left hook. They exchange punches. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter right-handed kick. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and we'll start timing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. He blocks that jab. Another scoring shot there. These two are the perfect dance partners. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book. Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. One-sided 3 minutes. Here we go to the 4th round. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. Good left counter that lands. Catch and shoot. He blocks the hook. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Nice exchange here from both men. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out. What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Good counter left hand there. Lands with the right counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judge...
There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? That's a scoring left hand. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. He threw the hook, didn't land. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful. He's rolled the dice. He's coming, and he just knocked him down. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. He just misses with that big right hand. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
You cannot ever compare anything to this. These guys really mean it. These guys must hate each other the way they're fighting.
Good counter-punching for both these athletes. You'd like to see more jabs. Game of jousts. They both got their... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, they think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that, when you punch...
And he rocked him! So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.